What's up, YouTube? So I got a deck profile here. I'm gonna be taking a break from meta. I'm gonna be playing more fun decks after I profile this. I'm gonna be playing raccoons. So if anyone has 3 obedience school, hit me up. I am looking for obedience schools. Yeah, I want those. So yeah, let's get started with this. One lead. Lead is of course the biggest body that you can get out of your main deck. So you have to play it, and once in a blue moon you will summon him, and once in what's it called? Let's go in terms of lobster to fit the theme of the deck, which is underwater. So once in a blue lobster, you will get him. You will summon him out of your hand, and for people who don't know, in the world of lobsters, blue lobsters are fairly rare. I think it's 1 in 1,000 lobsters one's born blue. And an even rarer case, you will use once in a yellow lobster, you will get its effect to get a was it Abyss Spell or Trap? Let's see. Yeah, Abyss Spell or Trap from your grave to your hand. So once in a yellow lobster, you will do that because most of the time when I do summon him off my hand, I never get anything out of my grave because there's no spheres. So yeah, so once in a yellow lobster, you will get something out of your grave. And then for people who don't know, once in a yellow lobster, I think it's 1 in 100,000 lobsters, one is born with the yellow exoskeleton. Yeah, so we'll go with that. Sorry for the off rarities. 3 Megalo. I'm just borrowing this from a friend right now because he originally wanted to trade me this whole deck for my Fire Fist deck, but then suddenly he wants to sell it to some guy. I was like, I'm cool with it. I really don't care because it's a card game, so, you know. But 3 Megalos. 3 Tias. It's practically the best. Like, this is better than Megalo just because it's a 1-card discard. And that makes it all the better. Just it being a 1-card discard just makes everything 3 times as good. 3 Lind, of course, you have to play it. You need to play it. Like, this is how you don't fear Mirror Force, is you're attacking into things with this freely. 2 Gund, of course. 3 is cloggy right now. I feel like 2 is the perfect number. And a lot of the deck profiles that I've seen, like that are right now in the current meta, they dropped it from 3 to 2. Like, yeah. 3 Pike. Staple, Turge, staple, Dragoons, staple, 2 Marksmen because I only have 2, 3 Infantry because it's like amazing. It's how you beat the Evil Swarm matchup. Diva is just amazing. Title is just so good. And 2 Maxis, these should be Effect Veilers because Effect Veiler is better against the meta. In a mirror match, of course, this is the better hand trap, but against the meta itself, Effect Veiler is better because it beats the Harpy matchup, it beats the Fire Fist matchup. It beats basically everything but water. So, yeah. Spells, Dark Hole, you need something to mass wipe the board so you can clear games. This is how you beat Heretics, is like if you can survive their OTK, you can just drop the Dark Hole and just win games from there. And against the Girgia matchup, if you're really passive, if you have like Lind set, they can't OTK you because their maximum OTK is like 8,100, I think. With the set Lind, you can survive and just go Dark Hole and win. 2 Salvage. I love this card. This card is like too good. It steals too many games, basically, is what I'm saying. Is if you top deck, if you've been holding on to Salvage and you top deck a Megalo, you can basically win from there because this card is so good. And for some reason I never see it enough. That's why I bumped it up to 2. And 3 MST because back row heavy decks kind of suck, especially once the main vanity's emptiness. Traps, 3 Sphere. I want to play Squall in here. It's basically like Return, and it steals too many games like Return, so I want to put Squall. And Squall is like a really good late game card because if you burn through all your spheres, your Lins, your Megalos. Squall can just basically just win you games because if you burnt out on your resources, so has your opponent. So Squall can just punish players just so easily. Mirror Force, I'm probably gonna cut one for the Squall because Squall's just too good. And these one-ups. I'm probably gonna cut Bottomless and a Mirror Force for that Marksman and the Squall because those two cards are just so nutty. Extra deck, I'm missing a Draco Sack because they sold mine. I needed the money. So there should be a Draco Sack in here. Should be an Armor Arm in there. And this one is Nightmare Shark because I haven't picked one up. Armor Kappa, Abyss Trite, Leviathan, Bahamut Shark. I haven't picked up any of the new stuff like 101 or Excited Night because I've been too lazy. And low on money because it's a new semester. You know, buying textbooks kind of hurts the wallet. Gaios, Big Eye, Librarian, Duloran, Black Rose, wins games. This is so good. Gungnir, I want to cut this. I don't like Gungnir too much anymore because for some reason whenever I make Gungnir, I never have anything to discard for it. Like anything worthwhile that'll maximize my efficiency on it. In Blader, because Blader's cool. So yeah, that's it for the main deck, extra deck. Let's get into my sideboard. Sideboard's not complete because it is Mermails, and I don't have anything for the sideboard anymore. I used to because I used to play this deck. Creature Swap is just too good. The card's amazing. DNAs because you don't want to lose to Prophecy. I want to bump this up to 3, but I sold my third one. The card's too good. Light Mirrors, you don't want to lose to Heretics and Constellars and Noble Knights. You don't want to lose to those dumb decks. Bujin too. Transmigration is really good for recycling things. This helps out in the late game because if you top deck it and you live the turn after, you can just put everything back and just put any 2 cards back, and you can hope to top deck one of them. So yeah. That's it for my sideboard. I don't have a lot. I should be sideboarding like Veilers or something, but I don't have any. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys like it. The deck will change, of course, when I pick up more stuff, but my friend will just owe me like some money when I give this back to him. So yeah, thanks YouTube. Peace out.